And hit
What's all that?
record. Yeah, it's I'm about to turn the game up because the soundtrack was also made by Screaming Mad George.
I always forget he had a band and it rips.
Yeah, it's
this whips ass. I don't know what to tell you.
Is it a good game? Dude, the gameplay, no. It's great for every other reason though.
Screaming. Mad.
George, okay.
George.
Destroy!
Immediate brain sperm dragon bats Paranoiascape. What's up?
So
Welcome.
there is a vague plot to this game.
Is there?
Yeah, it's like basically the two flipper demons are like Satan's minions, I think, that are trying to get a promotion or something like that. It's intentionally pretty vague because I mean
it's like those Fuchikoma in the Ghost in the Shell game. They're kind of generic. Like, are these two named?
I don't think they are.
Yeah, with the two Fuchikoma that are like promotions.
So every year I play this game, I don't touch it until, it's time to play it again the next year. So I keep forgetting how some of these levels work. But thankfully this game has an infinite ball cheat just in the options menu by itself. So
Flawless, yeah.
Which is good because trying to play this with limited lives is a pain in the ass.
Big fan of the letter arrangement here. It's just like, I'm ready to play some parents skits.
Furiapa. I don't. Right, so this is the
symptoms of Paranoiascape. What could they be?
This is the one where the floor is noses and holes that I don't want to know what they are.
Normal floor.
Okay, so it. Oh yeah, the record scratch sounds when you hit the ball. I always like those. So there is.
Hell yeah! I love pinball.
I wonder who that is in the.
Good faces.
Yeah.
That's
Good faces. I know you follow my accounts. you got.
Look, yeah, extremely good face. That.
I got so freaked out, mildly freaked out when I posted a shot from a Simply Red video, and then it just ended up on Good Faces bot 2 days later.
A lot of time it's like a hey, I was just thinking about that sort of deal with them.
I think specifically it comes from a Discord that has a lot of people I know in it.
Yeah,
So.
a lot of people we talk to regularly that are just submitting stuff in there. I think they haven't updated on Blue Sky in a bit. They should do that.
Yeah, it's
they should post the Paranoiascape face.
They should, yeah.
In my humble onion.
I mean, there was an explanation. I think Mega Drivers might have explained why there was just an influx of rainbow content on the on the Twitter one.
You'll love to see it.
Yeah, I love Zippy, the fucked up Muppet that's apparently an asshole. I love, even British kids shows will just have the character that's the designated just piece of shit character. And apparently Zippy is that when it comes to Rainbow.
Why did they had Zippy the Pinhead in every newspaper? That's crazy.
Oh, Zippy the Pinhead, yeah, I remember seeing him. Yeah, Zippy's kind of like Kermit if he had a zipper mouth, and everybody hated him.
Huh.
Nim, I had a feeling you were going to say that when I started playing this game. Oh, that's the one that doesn't have a boss, okay.
Is it that you're not high enough for this, or is it you're just not... You gotta get closer to the Screaming Mad George lifestyle, and your pinball style must determine your paranoia style. It's an experiment.
My pinball style determines my lifestyle.
Are those three things supposed to be like pizzas?
They kind of look it.
Like just really fucked up, like existential pizzas.
Like
I'm following along.
Oh, this is the boss. Okay. Yeah, it may be pizza. I'm not sure. What confuses me is that these are like levels of hell, basically.
Yeah.
But I don't know why they're so medically themed.
Well, I'm sure that he researched a lot of like just medical documentation, like for his work on Freddy and such.
Yeah, Freddy and Society.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think he said at one point that like the stuff he was researching for like gore and splatter stuff he was doing just like wasn't selling in Japan, so he was like, well, time to go to put it in Nightmare on Elm Street. Surely this.
It's like, well, good move apparently.
Yeah, the 80s were a time. I mean, when did this come out? This was
1996 or 8, I think.
Yeah, so kind of a logical shift to go from Nightmare on Elm Street to video games, I guess. Like,
yeah,
kind of.
Play this with a power glove.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nim, like, honestly, yeah, now that you think about it, a lot of your stories feel very Bad George themed in terms of their aesthetic. I don't know if that sentence made any sense, but,
I get it.
There's a reason why he's, the reason why he's, renowned as an artist, because, I mean, nobody's doing it quite like he does.
This is too many needles.
Yeah.
I as someone who does regular intramuscular injections, you only need 0.5 millimeter. That's too many.
God bless. Screaming Mad George went on to Slipknot. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, he does a lot.
That's true.
He does a lot of music work as well for.
Psychosocial. Psychosocial.
I think
I did every meme that's like the Wiggles doing fucking Psychosocial drives me up the wall. Like it's.
Man, how have I not seen that?
if you wanna just leave me as a puddle that used to be a person, like I'll just play that around me and watch me lose it.
That boss took a while to come back. Did we beat the boss?
I can't tell if it's like disappearing, reappearing, or because like it's tracking the distance of the ball. Like it takes the ball a while to come back, or not. But oh, you like knocked it out of the play space, I guess.
Yeah, it's the thing is like everything in this game is so wonky that nothing's really guaranteed. So it's just like lobbing the ball at them. It's like I hope something happens because I don't know. Also, there's a couple of levels where the frame rate just dies. So I think I saw some playthroughs on real hardware and it does it there too. So I mean, because I already researched Twisted Metal 4 and real hardware, that game has some problems at times. It turns out Goggle Eyes' special shoots out a bunch of sprites that are not optimized. So, wow, beat him with like 1 HP. Confess! There's one song in here that's like my favorite, and it's on the boss known as Face Gut, who we will be meeting hopefully soon.
There's a post where he's hanging out with a band, either like a band member or just the band, like Rose de Refisol et Guigles.
Huh.
Screaming Mad George has some interesting friends.
Yeah, I hope I meet him at a convention one day. Right, there's this.
Yes.
I still don't know what this level even is. I gotta turn that game down.
It's like a tribute to all the Darius fish, maybe?
Maybe. Screaming at George, a big Darius fan? I wouldn't put that past him. They stole my ball and I need to get it back. Oh, right. Okay, yeah, I have to hit the enemies and then... Dune 6, bad.
This is video games. That tells you. They got the ball back.
I think that's the fastest I ever got through that level. I feel like that usually goes on for way longer.
Do you think that if he'd been born like 20 years after the fact, he'd have gone by like Gaming Mad George?
Maybe. I don't even know if he's a big game dude like that.
Yeah, the screaming mad gamer. Like that might not have. I don't know. Yeah.
Screaming at George when's your Twitch channel?
Yeah. He'll only play Paranoiascape. Is the.
I wouldn't mind that. So yeah, this is one where you hit the eyeballs, and I don't know when it really ends. I've never been able to figure out what exactly makes me win this level. Because it kind of feels like they just keep coming and there's nothing I can do.
But I wonder, like, this has like a... I want him to do, like, Splatterhouse. Does that make sense? Like...
Yeah. I also had to turn it up because the song's also really good. But...
Yeah, it's that balance of, like... People are like, oh, I really like the reboot Splatterhouse where it was just, you know, all Limp Bizkited out, and I'm like, so it's like missing something, and I think what it's missing is the screaming Mad George-ness, that je ne sais quoi. Like, does that make sense?
It absolutely does. He'd be perfect for Splatterhouse anything, considering the amount of
yeah.
Just
I want his terror mask.
Oh God. Imagine. But yeah, I was hearing about the Splatterhouse remake because Fiendly, the person who did that Twisted Metal stream, which shoutouts to them, they're a non-binary car combat person, so good in my book. But they played through Nightmare Creatures 2. Which, that's why I'm sad that not a lot of people made it to the 2K Spooky tournament, because at one point Richard from bottom whiff punishes Herbert Wallace by punching him in the balls. But
it's so funny that whenever like Lilith Walter would show off, like, you know, Bloodborne PSX or Nightmare Card or something, people would be like, oh, it's like my Nightmare Creatures, and I'm like, have y'all ever played Nightmare Creatures? Like, have you? It's like, do you understand what you're contrasting this to? Because
yeah, because Nightmare Card is like a game.
Yeah.
But which I still need to get into. I keep forgetting about it. But
still getting patched. It's there when you need it. It's no rush, you know.
But yeah, they were talking about because the enemies in Nightmare Creatures 2 are weirdly horny at times.
Oh yeah.
And it reminded them of part of why there was so much turbulence in the Splatterhouse remake, because the head of this intestines level is pretty grody. But
yeah.
Basically, the director of it was like, okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the thing where it's like the monsters are weirdly sexualized and grotesque. And he took it to Namco, who were like, we can't do this weirdly horny thing you want to do. Like, that's not gonna be in the game. And like any reasonable person would do, he went back to the crew and said, do it anyway.
Yeah.
And then he got fired. So That was part of it.
Yeah, I can't imagine why. Just
And there was like, I think the devs were like, one design we kept laughing at was there was like a dude in a gas mask and a diaper. Like, it was like...
God, that feels like a... I don't know what that feels like.
That feels like something that should be in a video game.
Yeah. This rules, by the way. Can I just say?
Yeah, this. My gut's trying to get rid of the Taco Bell.
Like, it's not. Yeah. It's not like conventionally like. You know what I realized? I think I know what it is now. Like, this is not. A Nightmare Creatures 1 is like a kind of cozy, right? In a weird way. Like,
yeah.
This is decisively not that.
Yeah, this is not a comfy video game.
And it's not like, you know, it's not like good in the way that pinball games can be, you know, can be good, but it's like they're trying something here.
It's bringing a vision to
yeah, I don't know how you would play this on like a limited amount of pinballs, but
it feels way too wonky for that. Oh, he kept lying and sending fake progress updates. Yeah, I feel like that would get him
oh
fired.
god, yeah, that's a reason more than anything.
Yeah. Yeah, the Nightmare Creatures 2 LP is also very good. Fiendly's just really good at LPs. I don't often watch them, but they're always interesting.
Did is that something about the gunpowder? Oh, that's who put up those. Oh, that's who put up the Twisted Metal 2012 endings the other day. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Melly, I almost messaged you to tell you how fucked up what my reaction was to that Dollface ending, because I hadn't seen that yet. That ending is like not okay.
Yeah.
in 2012 Twisted Metal.
I do like that 2012 ending is the time that Sweet Tooth finally gets owned. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
oh god, the sound effects are getting loud again. But to me, I always just remember the Mr. Grimm one, because that one is that one is a lot.
Fucking dark.
Like just the sentence. I have to admit, if that were me, I would have shot that motherfucker too. But it is him. It's like there's a lot going on there.
Yeah, 2012 was it sure was a year.
Yeah. I love the part of Dollface's story where, like, there's an imaginary doctor and his last name is just Calypso backwards.
I just had a... What if Paranoiascape was a type of Captain Novelin?
Oh my god.
Like, what if this was a trauma center? Would it be viewed differently, you think? Like, I know we don't really, like, hold this aloft as, like, this shining example of video game, but I think that, like I said, it's trying something. They're onto something here.
When he said that, I just pictured Captain Novel in this universe, and my brain got stuck.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I got sent this note from a doctor, but the doctor was like a screaming virus node, and the note just has an eyeball that's puking all the time.
Yeah, that's the what did Jalapeno say the other day? The Jalapeno was like, "What's the trash humpers of video games?" I was like, maybe it's something Postal, maybe it's something American McGee's Bad Day LA. I'm like, no, actually, if we're going for like artistic trash, like I'm gonna nominate this as being way up there.
As a game, it's trash for sure, but
Yeah, it's not like disposable though. Like we so often are like, oh, this is a, you know. I think people don't celebrate mid.
Yeah. The thing is, the gameplay is mid, but like just everything else, there's so much of a vision to it that it's just
Yeah.
All right, well, we beat a bee that was in somebody's nerves, I guess.
Yeah, it's just like Dodonpachi.
Screaming Mad George's Dodonpachi.
That would. There's a couple of like whoa, fuck what I was gonna say. Look at this guy.
Yeah, it's Face Gut. This song fucking rules so hard.
I'm downloading the soundtrack immediately.
Yeah. The breakdown hasn't happened yet, but it will get there.
It's like a Ministry music video.
It really is. Yeah, this part. Very Knights are M there.
Yeah. Join in the chant. Join in the chant.
I just always think of like whenever there's hard industrial beats where they go like it's like I always think of them.
I'm on the cusp still. I might still do it. I don't know if it'll get copyright pop, but I kind of want to put Mitsurem joining the chant in this one combo video I've been working on since like January.
I would be all for that. I remember, this was in the Tumblr days, so I don't even remember the full context, but like they posted like an extended mix of Get Clean, I think it was. And they just tagged it as gay sex music. Because of how grunt it was.
Not wrong.
Yeah. Knights of Rap is great. I found one of their albums at a local store. Which has an interesting mix. There was a Turkish Darkwave record that I was saving too much money to get at the time. I hope it's still there. Because I'm like, that's absolutely something I need to listen to. Why is this boss not dying? He also just kind of looks like Tekken 1 Kazuya to me.
It's the eyebrows.
Yeah. This is the Tekken 8 story we deserve. It's like, fuck Heihachi, Kazuya became Face Gut.
I love songs that are in games that give me like KMFDM energy, or just Godflesh or something.
I still need to check out Godflesh.
My life with the thrill kill called.
Well, Godflesh has ties to the band literally called God, which I'm like, well, yeah, that checks out.
Yeah.
God is, they're a lot.
Oh, hi. Sorry, we have a visitor in the house. Hello.
Hello, visitor.
One sec.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to I don't know if they want me to say who they are on the stream.
Yeah, that's fair.
Can I guess I could shout out their webcomic.
Fair enough.
I'll do it in a minute.
Fair enough. Then there's this song, which sounds unlike anything else in the soundtrack.
I like that they kind of changed the feel after that last thing.
Yeah. We're still in, like, the insides of a monster, but...
Yeah. It just, the last thing felt, like, slightly less organic than this, and now we're back to, like... There's creatures.
Yeah,
These creepy little faces. Creepy little guys.
definite Carnival vibes going on there. I should have figured out a way to play that. I'm a big fan of Evil Marie.
Yeah, a lot of people on Blue Sky this past week were talking about like Crypt Killers / Henry Explorers, and I as much as I enjoy that game, the photosensitivity problems of that video game are horrendous.
Yeah, the House of the Dead conundrum.
Yeah, every single port like has the worst flashing lights you've ever seen in anything, and I'm just like, this is untenable. Someone should patch this.
Yeah. Was Crypt Killer the FMV game, or was that?
It's got like early CG. I think they did like some I don't want to say like claymation. They made some kind of clay models for some of those creatures. It's very funny looking, but
I must be thinking of something else. Cause was it Corpse Killer? I don't remember.
Corpse Killer was the FMV digital pictures Tom Zito one with the zombies that have incredibly funny jumping animations.
That's the one where you meet the dude with the totally not fake accent who is way too into killing zombies.
Yeah, that one's got oh god, what was his name? The actor. Shit, this is gonna kill me until I look it up.
He was
I have to look it up.
You talking about the main bad guy? Because he was in Batman Returns as one of the Joker thugs or something.
He plays Hellman.
yeah, him, yeah. He's like, this is where the acting casting budget went, because he is acting his fucking heart out in that game.
Dr. Hellman. It was Vincent Chiavelli.
Yeah, that
guy. Who apparently passed away. I didn't know that. R.I.P.
Shit.
Still a legend.
I didn't know that either. I remember his game over quote, which is oddly somber for that game. Which is just, why bother, man? Why even bother? I'm just
guy who has island full of reanimated corpses. Just look, if I can't reanimate these corpses, what are we even doing here? Like,
oh yeah, this boss
this
sucks.
is a lot.
Yeah,
I was not expecting laser insects
with skull heads. Okay. This boss I always have trouble with.
This scene, like the pattern of the shots doesn't seem. That seems like straight up RNG. I don't know what's going on here. What are we doing here?
Oh, that's it. Okay, we got some. Health bar would really help, but I kind of want to put the player health bar in Mugen somehow.
It's a good life bar.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, bye. Oh, okay, bye.
I feel
And
like
you can't just like paddle it as it goes past you.
No, I think, yeah, I think he is just a hitbox. Or it, I don't know why I'm defaulting to he here. Oh god.
The energy beetle is a could represent many things.
That's true, yeah. Okay, so being in front seems to be ideal here.
Yeah, that's a lot of hits.
I just straight up forgot how you're supposed to hit him otherwise. Oh, the stock screams, yeah.
Aye.
Oh god.
That's not what you want.
I'm scared. Okay.
I'm gonna tell Ed he should put this game in VR somehow.
Yeah. Yeah, his reaction to this would be something. Oh, this is Spaghetti Cave.
Oh.
The song is getting weirdly resonancy sometimes. Alright.
Feels a little like, what's the guy's name who does that song, Zombified?
Oh, Alien Sex Fiend?
Yeah, it feels a little Alien Sex Fiendish.
Yeah.
Fiendish.
Fiend. I like that he never stopped looking like that. He's bald now, but he actually looks a lot like Quan Chi nowadays.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. Just...
I always thought
the League of Shadow, is that what it was? No, Brotherhood of Shadow, never mind.
oh, yeah.
Yeah. They're always recruiting.
Yeah, Nick Fiend was their captain. Oh, yeah, Alien Sex Fiend's a very real band. I found out about them through Beavis and Butthead, like most bands.
That's how I found out about Ministry way back at. Oh, good God, that makes me feel old.
Yeah. I found out about Ministry because wait, Mad Sean or Gion? I don't know. It says Mad there. Oh wait, that's just a screaming Mad George. Okay. But yeah, that Ministry song, the one I saw from them. Ministry is also a reference to the same song. Maybe Aesop Rock is just a big Beavis and Butthead fan.
That's possible.
Yeah.
What on?
There are some society references in this level. Yeah.
we truly we play pinball in a society.
Yeah.
We move through a society. We live in a society.
Yeah.
Sega PlayStation.
This is truly a Sega PlayStation game. There is a level where he himself shows up as a giant head, which is...
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Now there's, oh yeah, this part, but there is a part, there is an interesting aspect to that, because there are unused English quotes from him in the files for this game.
Huh.
And it's funny because he's from Osaka, and he seemed to have fallen into, when he speaks in English, he has a vague southern accent going on.
Wait, so he does, you broke up a second. You see,
oh.
Like...
Oh, I'm probably too far away from the mic. Am I good now?
Oh, yes.
Okay. As I'm hitting these legs, but...
Legs are always doing this.
Yeah, but yeah, he has, yeah, he's from Osaka, so he has that dialect, and in English he kind of has the equivalent.
Nice.
Because he has the quote, "What the hell you doing?" in there. Which, I guess...
Screaming Mad George voices over Osaka from Azumanga Daioh.
Oh my god. Probably would.
Someone could make that happen.
Yeah. But it's like... It's like, okay, if these files are in here, was this going to be released in the West at some point? It's like, yeah, no, this wouldn't work. Imagine if it was, though. There would be a lot of,
I feel like someone could have released this in the same time frame and made it happen as, like, I want to say, like, Shani and MDK was almost in that same pocket of just, hey, we're already putting out shit that's weird. Why not just go all the way with it? Like,
yeah, that's... I mean, there were definitely some things like this on the PS1 that was released in the West, although, maybe not with, as them put it, the horny bird things.
yeah, like I don't remember, did LSD Dream Simulator get a US release?
I don't think it did.
I gotta look that up now.
That game has also a lot of sound effects that were in Battle Monsters, so Kafka going Alamo is in that game.
Okay, it definitely did not get a US release. That was Japan only in 1998. Never mind.
Yeah. I gotta play through that at some point. Maybe look up a guide to have some
I would
direction.
say, yeah, Osamu Sato is a weird fucking guy. I don't know how to begin to. I say this while we're playing a Screaming Mad George game. Like, if you're here, you know what you're getting into. But it's
There's your society reference, by the way.
yeah.
For all that body horror, he just says, "You were right, son. I am really a butthead." It's like, all right. YouTube never had a problem with me playing this game, so we're good with the what's on screen right now.
This is fine.
Yeah.
If people are, you know, just playing Silent Hill 2 like all willy-nilly, this is probably okay.
Yeah. Yeah, this isn't nearly as scary as Angela's whole backstory, so these things take they're pinball sponges. Oh wait, do I just have to chase them all? Okay. So
There's a good face.
Yeah, these are very good. We're about to see a new one too. Cause
Aha.
there he goes. Yeah, there's kind of just like this guessing game of which one you're supposed to hit. It's yeah.
What he said.
I think
That felt like that was the what the hell are you?
yeah, I think that was it. Which
What
means
the hell?
Which means this guy has to be it. If the ball would just get into the door. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like Neo Turf Masters.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, so that's not it. I'm gonna guess the middle one. Yeah,
Aha.
there we go. So.
He likes when you do that.
And now he's gone. I think.
It's like he's the Prince of all cosmos. Sort of.
These disgruntled worm men.
Yeah. They're not having a good day, I don't think.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Yeah, get me out of here. It's very loud. Oh, okay.
This definitely feels like the loudest level in the game so far.
Yeah. That George is the quietest thing you'll hear.
Oh, don't like that.
Yeah. I believe we were just talking about cockroaches.
Oh, why do they go up into the... Yeah, no thanks.
I'll get rid of them. They make record scratch noises when
Yeah.
Hey, both the buttheads made my internet cut out. Yeah, they'll do that. Okay. For some reason, this song isn't on the uploaded soundtrack.
Huh.
As far as I can tell, but okay, I think I have to whittle down that bug creature.
This is a boss bug, I guess.
I think so, yeah. The actual final boss of this game is like incredibly easy.
I don't like how I'd like.
They're really getting their money's worth from that one Scream set. Yeah.
There's something about how in early 3D, there's the unsettling thing of a face coming towards the camera versus like when like a super scalar game does it, you're like, oh, this is nice. This is a neat effect. When a game like this does it, it's like, hello, human resources.
Exactly, yeah. But I'm already seeing statues with mouths for nipples. Oh,
what? Jesus Christ.
Hi, George. Could you please get me out of here?
George, your Paranoiascape.
I don't know, George. You tell me.
Okay.
See you later, you bafflingly beautiful man.
Yeah, just one of the most gorgeous men I've ever seen, but just your Paranoiascape. Why's it gotta be like this? Why'd you do this to us?
Weird guy.
Yeah.
I like somebody walking out of that level being like, weird guy.
Yeah, nice guy, but I don't know if I could hang out in this Paranoiascape. It's just it's not my scene.
So this is where this stops being a pinball game altogether.
Here's all the...
You just gotta match the images to the,
Huh.
Oh, wait, how do you do that, though? Oh, okay, you have to stop it. I see. But I made the wrong choice once. I can't seem to go back, so, let's restart it. Okay, that seemed to be the answer.
Ah, yes. The Ouroboros.
Pretty much, yeah. Oh, I hit the wrong one, like, at the last second. Damn it. Okay. Okay.
How very philosophical.
There's a message in here. I don't know what it is, though.
Screaming Mad George, what are you screaming at us?
Well, obviously, those 4 things come in, and a doll in a wheelchair comes out.
Oh. Okay, bye.
And now we're a weird doll in a wheelchair, and we have to...
I think I get it.
There's something there.
I'm gonna need a dissertation. Oh, you are the... Okay.
So we have to get the king and queen. We got the queen ghost, so we'll put her in the bed.
Okay, can I...
There's death masks everywhere.
Sesamsies.
Ooh.
Oh, it's too spooky in here. Oh!
Yeah, the dying is just the camera zooms out really fast. Okay, so she was there.
So it's like the same location every time? You don't have to like...
I guess so, because yeah, he was right there.
Oh. That's nice. They went to bed.
And then...
The origin of... Holy shit!
Yeah.
This is the end of the screen.
To be continued, sadly, that would never happen.
Wait, so the two genders of the king combined into this... And he said that is the Screaming... Is Screaming Mad George... Is this all a way of him communicating to us that he's non-binary? I don't know what just happened.
Me neither. I mean, we have this. Oh, you have director Screaming Mad George over this.
What a roundabout way to tell us that.
If that's even what he said. Oh, this is the behind-the-scenes footage, I think.
Welcome to Hollywood.
Oh wait, no, that's just the intro. God damn it.
Clear inspiration for all of this.
I think that's the intro. Or...
Man, Hollywood's look better.
Yeah, seriously. Was that it? Yeah.
Oh.
There was a
Okay.
quick behind-the-scenes scene that you can pull up, but I forget how you even do that. So, well, that was Paranoiascape.
Yeah, I feel enlightened. I feel like I learned. I feel like it did come. It does come together at the end
Yeah.
there. It literally combines at the end to tell you something important.
New life was made in the surreal world,
Yeah.
and
Whatever Screaming Mad George is trying to say, I believe him. With this, is the thing. It's convincing.
sure is. He wishes that there was a way you could play pinball on somebody's intestines, I guess.
What else? What is I could go on a whole trans-centered rant here, but I'll spare you all. There were a whole bunch of needles at the beginning. I'm just saying.
Yes. Bring this theory to him and see what happens.
Yeah, it's like, is your game a metaphor for HRT? And he's gonna be like, well, dang it, you got me.
Either that or it's just like, oh, it could be.
Yeah.
There's a lot of...
I'm sure it's open to interpretation, but, I'm just saying.
There's a lot of artists out there that, like, you can bring a theory to them and the response is like... The response is essentially like, no, but, like, that makes a lot of sense when you put it that way.
Yeah, when you put it like that. It's like, oh yeah, that part that was in the endocrine system, huh? You know what endos do? It's like, oh.
Or I might be thinking about like what was it? Well, no, that's a bit different because it was confirmed. You know, the Matrix being a whole trans thing.
Oh yeah, that one is a little on its face.
What's the Keanu's reaction? Like, oh, I never heard about that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's that. I should really check my score from last time, but it's a little too late for that now. So, my sinus, my sinuses are dying right now. So,
oh my god.
Yeah, the fact that it was for whatever reason on Halloween 75 degrees out.
We really gotta get this whole climate change thing figured out. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, what do you mean it was 75 but the next day's 45? Like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, there's all sorts of birds posted up around like our house because nobody wants to fly south. There's all kinds of bees because no one's like hibernating. It's wild out here. There's pollen. Pollen is known to destroy me personally.
Yeah, that's what's happening here because
it's a lot.
The weather reports for the past like 2 months have been very high pollen, and I'm like, cool.
Yeah, I can only wish you the best path of rest and recovery from it, but also Benadryl is a lifesaver sometimes.
Oh, I get like the hard shit from the hospital pharmacy. They have like,
oh hell yeah,
they have like cetrazine and stuff.
Hell yeah.
Although that's the stuff you kind of have to get accustomed to because Sasha took one day and she's like, why do I feel really heavy? Like, I have to go to bed. Like,
it's
heavy in the way that's like, you know how like echoes from JoJo. Oh, here it is.
Oh.
Because we had to wait for it. But yeah, those are.
Here's where the magic happens.
Yeah, that's Spot. I think one of those was one of the dummies from Silent Night, Deadly Night 4 or something down there.
That tracks. I can't deal with that version of Clint Howard.
Yeah, it's
like the bug thing, the bug implantation thing was rough, but like that on top of Clint Howard is like where it gets to be like too much, and it's also like, how does this have anything to do with the original problem that the
Yeah,
film series presents?
yeah. 4 is just when it disconnected completely, because which apparently is a
Yeah,
good thing, because I hear 3 is one of the biggest slogs in cinema history.
yeah. It's okay to Usna some things up. I understand Usnaing.
Go in Yuzna mode.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to take it. Well, I mean that's kind of the end of the stream anyway.
Yeah. Appreciate y'all hanging out. I appreciate hanging out with you.
Yeah, no problem.
This is
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. I'll definitely do it a lot more in the future.
I gotta get the soundtrack.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But thanks everybody for hanging out. I am going to rest before I do whatever attend whatever Farker is doing.
Yeah. I'll probably be floating around for that.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks
Like-
everybody. We'll Oh yeah, right. I'm doing something tomorrow too. I haven't really decided though. I'm I'm trying to get used to the monthly schedule thing. This is but yeah, same time tomorrow we will be doing was that wrestling day, I think?
Ooh, heck yeah.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, okay, yeah. I don't know what we'll be doing, but it will involve grapples. But
I like a good wrestle now and again.
there's some good stuff. I might actually do the 2K third or 23 tournament again. I don't know, but we'll see what happens. But until then, thanks everybody for stopping by. Thanks Aaron for being here.
Oh, always a good time. Thank you
Yeah.
for having me.
And I'll see some of y'all tomorrow.